The first question is from Misty, and she is from Thule. And what is the weirdest gift that you have gotten from a complete stranger? I've definitely gotten a couple bras thrown up on stage, and I held on to them. They're in a special place. Just kidding. Jackie from Redmond says, did you play the new CD for your bandmates first, or will they get the music today? No, they got to hear it. Dave and Hillary, I actually played it for them. We were out on the road finishing up some of the dates with Lady Antebellum, and you know, we kind of were talking about taking this break, and I told them I was making some music and stuff, and they've been so incredibly supportive. And actually, after I played them the music, they both said The Driver has to be the first single. They were really, I think, proud of me, and it's nice to have that support from both of them. Jeremy from Singapore says, asks, what stirred the desire in you to cut Southern accent and make it your own? Heard you perform it in New York City, and it gave me the chills. So good. Man, thanks, Jeremy. I've always thought it would make a great country song. It's actually a Tom Petty song, and I don't think they ever released it as a single. And I grew up in Georgia, and so to me, I don't know, every time I sing that song and hear it, it reminds me of my dad. He's just a very hard-working Southern man. And yeah, I was lucky enough to have Stevie Nicks guest vocal on this. So when you pick up the record, that's Stevie Nicks back there singing with me. But really proud of the song, so appreciate it. Mary from Windsor asks, what's the one snack that you would make your tour bus driver stop for on the road? Ooh, that's tough. Probably Funyuns. Least healthy snack in the world. You're pretty much just eating grease and air, but it is just delicious. I love Funyuns. They make your breath smell horrible, but it's delicious. Tyler from Akron wants to know, what is your favorite album of all time? That's impossible to answer. I can name you about a few. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's hard for me to talk today. And the third one, let's see. Man, that's really tough. Those two, though, are right up in there. I mean, probably, you know, Eagles, Hotel California. Kim from Williamsport says, what is the one thing you do to relax every day? I don't relax much. I watch a lot of TV, I guess. That definitely helps me relax. I love playing golf when I can. You know, I probably drink too much. It helps relax me. That's my excuse. Madison from Nashville wants to know, what was it like working with Dirks and Eric on The Driver? And how do you approach them? How did I approach them to be a part of it? Well, Eric Pasley and I actually wrote this song together with another buddy of mine named Abe Stoklasa. And so I'd always knew I wanted, you know, Eric to be a part of it. And Dirks, we were actually hanging out down at the beach, and he just asked me what I was up to, and I played him The Driver, and he just really was blown away by it, and I, you know, used that as my opportunity to ask him to be a part of it. And I mean, he just absolutely made the song for me. I love that last verse so much when he comes in. So yeah, that's how it happened. Alyssa from Garner wants to know, what made you decide to do a solo project? I think for me, you know, Lady Antebellum, we've been at this for about 9 years. And you know, any kind of artist, I think, has a desire to do some different things, you know, whether it's, I don't know, paint or any kind of different artistic outlet. And for me, you know, when the three of us decided we were going to take some time off just to spend with our families and write for our next project, I kind of used it as an opportunity to kind of spread my wings a little bit and try new things. And this solo project, I'm just really proud of it. I wanted to kind of cut some songs too that maybe our band would normally stay away from. And so yeah, and I had the blessing of David Hillary. I don't think I would have done it without their support. Lori from DeKalb wants to know, my last name is Kelley. Also, do people misspell your last name without the EY? And yes, all the time, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. I don't worry about those things. But yeah, I think even like on an award one time, it was spelled out Kelley with a LLY and not the EY, but that's all right. Emily from Boston, do you still get excited when you hear yourself on the radio? And what was it like to hear the driver on the radio for the first time? I actually documented it. It's on Instagram. I flipped out. It never gets old to hear yourself on the radio. When you have a new single, it's just always exciting. But yeah, the driver, I think, the first time I heard it, it was definitely a special moment for me, because this has been a long kind of journey. I've been working with this music for about a year, and to finally have it kind of out and in people's hands is a cool feeling. Kenny from New Franklin wants to know, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Man, that's tough. Gosh, I don't know what it would be. I guess the ability to see in the future. It would probably take a lot of stress out of my life if I knew what was going to happen. I also I'd like to be able to see through people's clothes, see them naked. Just kidding, but not. Carol from Las Vegas, what is your prediction for Sunday's Super Bowl game? Oh man, I would love to see the Broncos win it. I just think how cool would it be if Peyton wins the Super Bowl, and I have a feeling if he wins, he's going to call it his swan song, and I think that would be a heck of a way to go out. Lisa from the Colony, how often do you get to write with your brother Josh? We've actually written a lot recently. Last January, not this past January, but a year ago, my wife and I actually did a little, rented a house for a month, and just wanted to get out of the cold in Nashville. And Josh and I we wrote almost every day, and we had such a good time. There's actually a song, Round in Circles, that's off this new solo project of mine, off of mine, and we wrote that together. And it was really cool. Josh gave me kind of my start in Nashville. He talked me into moving to Nashville, and I love him so much. And he's actually going out on the road with me when we start touring in April off this solo project, so come check it out. Haley from El Dorado, what Lady Antebellum song are you most proud of? Man, that's hard to say. Probably Run to You. I think lyrically, Run to You is a song that I'm just so proud of the lyrics, what it says. It definitely is, not too many songs can have the word prejudice and pessimist in there, and there are definitely kind of just different concepts going on in that song, which I just love. And I wrote that with, of course, Dave and Hillary and this amazing songwriter, Tom Douglas. But definitely that and Need You Now, probably my top two Lady A songs. Kinley from Roanoke wants to know, what was your favorite show on the Wheels Up tour? The one I remember the most was probably Nashville, because it was the first time we had ever played Bridgestone Arena as a headliner, and we'd opened up a few times there, but and we sold it out. It was just such a amazing milestone moment for us as a group, and to be able to kind of come back here and play in front of a lot of our peers and people we work with, and that have supported us for so long. That was definitely a really special moment. Kim from Portland, what is the one thing on your tour bus that is a must-have? Whiskey. I drink a lot of Woodford whiskey, and I really don't have much on my tour bus. It's like chips and salsa and whiskey and water. That's it. Jess from DC, is there another music artist that isn't country that you would like bumping into on the road? There's a million, man. I still haven't met Paul McCartney. I want to meet him so bad. I actually have a Beatles lyric on my arm from Blackbird, all your life you're only waiting for this moment to rise. So that is my one bucket list artist that I've got to meet. So I just want to say thank you so much to the fans for all these questions. And the driver is out today. Get a copy. Thank you so much, Cody and CMT, for just supporting this project. I'm really proud of it. Check it out. You'll recognize some of the names on there with me. Miranda Lambert, Stephen Nicks. You got Dirks Bentley and Eric Pasley, and just super proud of this project. I hope y'all love it. Bye.